Hey, how's it going? So I just wanted to introduce what these videos are going to be, or what I want them to be anyway. Bit about me, I started developing a game called Run for Your Life about 6 months ago. Prior to that, zero experience with any kind of coding, some minor art stuff that I'd done growing up, but I mean, my education is high school and then the workforce as a cook, right? So I don't have a lot of deep insight or experience or education when it comes to any of this stuff. So these videos are aimed at people who are in a similar position, who are interested in making a game. They want to get their feet wet, kind of see, you know, how it works, the basics of how to read some code. So when you're following a tutorial video, say like Brackeys, which is a great resource, you have a better idea of what is being discussed and shown. So I think that's something that a lot of beginner videos kind of gloss over. They take for granted the little things that they have, accumulated over the years when it comes to their knowledge, right? So things as simple as like, what is a bool or transform dot position? What does any of this mean? And it becomes second nature to you in a short amount of time. But I thought it might be cool to do some videos, doing my best to contextualize some of these concepts and these terms in a way that makes sense and can augment any kind of tutorial that you're already doing. The goal is to avoid just copy and pasting code, because you run into a lot of problems with that, especially if you don't understand what is actually happening in that code. It's much better to watch a video, get the idea of what they're executing, what their code is executing, and how to implement that into your own system, because everybody is going to have a different kind of workflow and a different kind of scheme of how things are set up. So I want to use like actual examples that aren't just a page of like Visual Studio on screen for you, right? Because that can be kind of intimidating if you're new. Kind of like in early school when they would contextualize mathematical concepts by using apples and things like this, right? So that's a bool. Bool. So I'm not an expert whatsoever. My experience with any of this goes back 6 months, and just Googling and YouTube and Brackeys and the Unity documentations. So I hope these videos are useful, in any way helpful at all for you learning to code and start making a game with Unity. It's like the most fun I've ever had making something, and the coding especially has been a lot of fun, surprisingly. So if I can help anybody engage with reading scripts a little bit more easily, then mission accomplished. So there we go, let's try it out. Bool.